Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video, and today we have the card game Crave by Black Forest Studios. This was a Kickstarter edition of this card game. I did not back it, but I purchased it from someone at a discounted rate. It looked really interesting to me. I loved the cover art, and I said, you know what, let me just take it a try and see what it's all about. And here we go. It's for 2 or more players. It takes about 25 minutes to play, and it's for ages 13 and up. So let's take a look at the back. Today, vampires still roam our streets and influence those around them to do their bidding. Vampire hunters are not far behind, using whatever makeshift weapons they can find, including hockey sticks, garlic stun guns, yield sign shields, and anything else that will help. Crave is a dynamic new deck building card game featuring asymmetric starting hands, poisons like Wolfsbane to drop into your opponent's deck, as well as public and private markets to acquire cards from. Battle your opponent and use your influence to bring new character spell actions and items to your side. As you represent either vampires or vampire hunters, you'll need the help of others, including werewolves, human groupies who want to join your side, elves, giants, and a host of others in a fresh modern-day take on fantasy creatures. Who will win? It's up to your choices as you build a force set on ruling the night. And again, they have some examples of the cards that are going to be in the box. Again, for more information about this game, you can go to blackforeststudio.com. Not suitable for children under the age of 3. And all the great people who brought you this. Game was released in 2019. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. So there you go. Crave gives you background information about it. Deck building card game. What the cards look like, how to set them up for your first game. Oops, sorry. You have the setup. You have vampires and you have hunters, sorting cards. Shuffling them next to each player, determine the player to go first. Gameplay, the primary phase and the discard phase. When you are, oh, I love the artwork in here. Really cool. All right, so the primary phase, you realign. Play your 5 upcoming cards by turning them onto the table face up. Use the attributes on the card. You may use your card's abilities in any order you wish. You will total the sum of each attribute. All right. You got health, you got influence, cost of the card. Attack. Patrols. Sentinels or yield sign patrols. Sentinels. Sentries. Card abilities. Vampire, groupie, werewolf, hunter, enchanted, and a plant. Discard phase. Unstun any stunned cards. Draw 5 new cards. Items, poisons. Keywords, block, drain, equip, fatal, last words, patrol, sentinel, sentry, stun, surge, triumph, turn, and team play. So there's really not that many rules in this game, which is very cool, because sometimes one thing I don't like about playing, or I should say I don't play that many card games, is because sometimes the rules are just overwhelming for these deck building games. But this one, it seems very streamlined and very simplistic. So I like that. Again, you know, I have young children. I have an 8-year-old and a 12-year-old, and they like trying out different games. So we're definitely going to give this one a shot. All right, so that's cool. So that's your rule book right there. So let's take a look at some of these cards. Now, I'm not pulling the cards out in any specific order, but here you go. On the side of the box is kind of cool too. I didn't show you this yet. So again, this is each of the icons which represent the different players or the different factions that are inside the box, which we just discussed about in the rule book. More? All right, cool. All right. There you go. So that's the side of the box, which is very cool. So let's take a look at some of these cards here. Got a lot of them. So the backs are all the same, as you can tell. So we have these cards here, not quite sure what they're for. Looks like a stat card of some kind on both sides. All right, there's one. So you got a red one, you got a blue one that looks like this. I would say this guy was a human, and I would say this guy's a human, I'd say that guy's a vampire. But they got two cards that look like that. So far I've seen you got two cards that look like this. Let's take a look here. There's your so you flip the card first. It looks like you flip it. I'm not sure what that's used for, but there you go. Here's this. Again, all these cards will be explained inside the main rule book, obviously. So you flip the card, there it is. It's obviously a vampire card, okay. So you got two cards that look like that. So we also have these cards here. So lots of cards. You got pink cards, purple cards for different factions. Got some green cards and some blue cards. All right, so let's take a look at these one at a time. So you got some pink cards here. You got Amani, Zane, Xander, Jameson, Francis. I want to say Shuri. Okay, so let's take a look at these cards a little closer. Again, the icons are all explained in there. Got two. It says discard one plant in play or trash one plant from your discard pile. You may trash one card from your discard pile. That's Monty. Got nothing on the back. Zane again. It's got two here. Draw one card, one for each other heart you have in play. Jameson, Triumph, you may trash one card from your discard pile. So each of them have their own special abilities on the cards. You see that right there. So that's your pink cards. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in there, it appears so far. All right. Let's take a look at the red, the purple group here. There's a lot more cards in there. A lot more. Okay, so let's see what this is. We got Effie, Kiana, Luca, Zelda, Chocolate. Can we put that down there? Lorelei, Eastlock, Declan, Magnar, Gale, Mila, Zoe, Finn, Ethan, Enzo, Guinness, Lightning Bolt, put that down there, Ophelia, looks like weapon there, heel side, another weapon there, another guy, Puck, Nisa, Gerd, Rage, Maeve, Fiona, Luna, Fallon, Kierce, Keith, and Dolores. So again, each one has its own stats on there. Tells you which faction it's from with the star. And down here, again, has a 2 there, has a 1 for each of your other patrols who is defeated. All right, see Keanu. He's got, if you have 2 or more centaurs in play, you may draw 1 card. So in this deck here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 of those in that deck. All right. Again, the artwork is really, really cool. And now, of course, some of these also have a yield sign. Gives additional defense of 3 to 1 being. Must equip to a being to use. Okay. Blood Moon Blade. It's an item. Fatal. Must equip to a being to use. Okay. Lightning Bolt. Cause lightning to hit any target or patrol even opponent. Each of your other cards in play increases lightning attack by 1. Okay. Chocolate. It's an item. Block Far Studio chocolate bar. Guaranteed to tickle your taste buds and raise your influence. So that's more of those there as well. So 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. You got 40 right there. Put that right on top. Now I found these two cards as well. So let's see, it says block. So I believe they're both exactly the same, only different colors. Yep. Yep. So you have a blue card and a red one. So maybe one is for, so I see two, a blue one there and a red one there. So maybe that's your two factions or your two teams you could be on. So let's just take a look what it says. It says block. Oh, drain, equip, fatal, last words, patrol. All right, so these are all the key words that they show in the back that are important throughout the game. Sentinel, stun, surge, triumph, and turn. All right, so are helpful hint cards. Okay, so you get 2 of those in the pack as well. Put those down here. So again, here we have the brown cards. You got some red cards, and then you got a bunch of blue cards. All right, and you have some green. So it looks like maybe the greens go with certain factions, only certain factions, because I'm seeing the blue and the red and the green. Maybe those are the only factions that can use them. Not sure, but we'll have to use the game. So let's take a look at these first. Wolfsbane, which are obviously, these look like they're all types of plants that are available in the game. They happen to mention that they were there. So Wolfsbane, acquire, place into opponent's discard pile, discard 1 of your werewolves in play. Poison Ivy. Acquire, place on top of opponent's draw deck, 1 to self for each of your beings in play. Okay. Hemlock. Acquire, 1 damage to purchaser may place on top of opponent's draw deck. Nightshade. Place into opponent's discard pile. Discard 1 of your groupies in play. Okay. Nightshade and Nightshade are the same. Garlic. Place into an opponent's discard pile. Reduce your total attack by 1. And Hawthorn. Acquire into opponent's discard pile. 3 something to 7. Again, all these icons will be explained throughout the game. Obviously, that represents the plant. All right, cool. So put that down there. It's another type of card that we have. So right now we got browns. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of these. You've got Wallace. All right, so we know now that these are werewolves. All right. So we got Wallace, Waller, Winter, Wren, Willow, Wyatt, Willem, Wayne, or it's William, not Willem, Wayne, and Winona. So again, draw 1 card. All the icons will be explained in the game. So that's your brown deck. So in your brown deck, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so we've got here, this is our werewolves. So let's go back to this. Let's look at these cards real quick. Get rid of those. Phoenix, the being, type of being, centaur. All right. So these are creatures. Yeah, these are different creatures. Dwarf, giants, yep, fantasy creatures. That's what those are here. Okay. The pink ones, again, are your human beings, regular humans. All right. right, that's cool. We're going to take a look at these, which are the red, which are the vampires. Okay, Venus, Valen, Valerie, Violet, Vince, Vaughn. I got Vince Vaughn. Okay. Vega, Visi, Veruca, Verona, Psychic Drain spells, Hypnotize spell, Prepare is an action, Prepare, Telepathy, Hunt, Spell, or I should say Devotion, Spellbind, 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 Captivate, Psychic Drain, Hypnotize, Prepare. All right, you see them? There they are again. So let's just take a look at these characters. All right, 3 defense, it seems. You may gain 3 by discarding 1 card, not a plant. Drain, opponent discards 1 card. Surge, discard 1 random opponent card. You may turn a groupie. You may trash 1 card from your discard pile. Block, last words. You may replace 1 card in yours or public market. You may turn 1 groupie, or you may trash 1 card from your discard pile. So there you go. So that's some of your characters, your spell. You get 1 point for each opponent patrol in play. If opponent shows upcoming cards, you suggest any 2 cards and an opponent discards 1 of them. All right, you tell them what to do with their cards. Cool. Prepare. I'll see you're preparing a deck. Telepathy. You may see target opponent's upcoming cards. You may place 1 purchase card on top of your draw deck. Okay. So you can see someone else's card. That's pretty cool. Hunt. Pretty obvious. Devotion. So all humans have +1 attack this turn. Stays while any groupies are in play. Spellbind. Total spellbind attack power is the number of spellbind cards in play squared. Okay. And Captivate. Draw 1 card for each other spell in play. Right. So you have this as well. So I'm going to pull this out here real quick or run out of space. So I'm just going to throw those on top of here. Throw this over here. Trying to fit everything in the screen as I normally do. And the last set of cards we have is right here. And these are your more humans. You got Shin, Lincoln, Bobby, Atticus, Dublin, Juliet, Scarlet, Cleo, Prepare, Logan, Anticipate, Hunt, Coffee, Kinship, Albus, Flamethrower, Salt Gun, and Adrenaline. Okay, so we have some weapons there. So let's take a look at these guys real quick. Again, the icons will all be explained in the rulebook. Shin, human. Surge. This one also has Surge. Triumph. You may trash 1 card from your discard pile. Robbie. Stun. Draw a card. Atticus. You may replace 1 card in yours or public market. Atticus. You may replace 1 card in yours or public market. Dublin. You may trash a card in your discard pile. If you do, discard a card. Juliet. Block. Scarlet. This is Cleo. You may acquire cards at a discount of 1 influence. Prepare, 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 prepare. Logan. 3. Anticipate is an action. Hunt is an action. Coffee is an item. Biohazard coffee. May bring back 1 turn victim. Coffee. Excellent. Kinship. Groupies cost 1 less this turn. Albus. A dog. Surge. Flamethrower. An item. Must equip to a being to use. Salt Gun. Surge. Must equip to a being to use. Opponent discards 1 card. And Adrenaline. Gives additional 1 to each being who attacks this turn. Okay, so in the blue pile, You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24 cards in that deck. So it appears the red deck has the most so far. This one up here. Or I should say the purple deck, the purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 of those. And then the vampire, oh, get that in there. And the vampire deck we got right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right, there you go. So that's everything that's included in this box of Crave, the card game from Black Forest Studios. Again, for 2 or more players, lasts about 25 minutes, for ages 13 and up. So there you have it. Thank you again for joining me for this unboxing. If you enjoyed the unboxing, give us a thumbs up or give us a like, or of course you could always leave a comment below. You could always hit that subscribe button, so this way you can be kept in touch anytime that we release a new video or any new content. Again, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the remainder of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.